And joining me for more on this developing story is my colleague Tapas Bhattacharya from New Delhi. Tapas, what more can you tell us about the revocation of security clearance to this Turkish company?
Well, Celebi has been working in India for long, but one realizes that the time has come for India to take up some massive stance, considering the fact that when the Operation Sindoor was going on, we saw a lot of hardware technology provided to Pakistan during that particular operation. That was detrimental for India's interest. So that was one. The other part was that it handles say airport security, and as we know, during the Operation Sindoor, there at that time 32 airports were put under NOTAM, and extra security was provided by the CISF. And it was realized that agencies like Celebi are there, and they might pose a threat to airport security, considering the fact that almost 9 airports, major airports in the country are their cargo, their management, their other stuff were handled by Celebi. So it was felt that it might pose a major security concern for Indian authority, for those airports as well as for the agencies. So the decision was taken. Obviously, there is a lot of heartburn when it comes to Turkey. We have to understand that during the massive earthquake that took place, and post that, India sent a massive humanitarian assistance along with NDRF team to help Turkey out. So one felt that it was they were backstab, India were backstab, and that's the kind of thought process that went in. One think about the fact that this is a purely security aspect, and there are a lot of people were talking about taking major action against this particular company, which handles the operations in some of the most sensitive airports in the country, including Delhi and Mumbai airport, including the ground handling.
Indeed, Tapas, also there is a clamour to discourage Indian tourists from visiting Turkey. At least a couple of universities have also had a rethink on collaborating with their Turkish counterparts.
Not just Turkey, even Azerbaijan, and rightly so. We saw that during this particular Operation Sindoor, when India and Pakistan were at loggerheads, and when India was trying level best to safeguard itself from the swarm of drones and other ammunition that was pouring in at midnight and post midnight, and it was creating a problem for the authorities. We saw that, and you could say that the public opinion is absolutely dead against people visiting these places. Remember, Azerbaijan's and Turkey's economy rely a lot on tourism, especially Indian tourism, and thus it is Indian public, the opinion that is currently going on is that it is high time that people take a stand on visiting these places. As you correctly mentioned, that universities like JNU have actually revoked their memorandum of understanding with Turkish universities, giving another befitting reply after a month of this Operation Sindoor, where we saw how Turkey actually sided with the terrorist state like Pakistan.
All right, I will leave it there. Tapas, thank you. Tapas Bhattacharya reporting there from New Delhi.